Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and Rahul Gandhi, both of them are in Wayanad. 2 public meetings are going to take place. And he goes back there for the first time after his disqualification as an MP. Interestingly, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is accompanying him. So far, the Election Commission has not issued any by-election notification. Rahul Gandhi has made it very clear that this is a legal battle which I'm going to fight it out. They're quite optimistic. 13th is the first hearing at the Surat court. So they're quite optimistic of getting a relief and also being reinstated as a Wayanad MP. But when he's going to start speaking in a short while from now, he already is. He's certainly going to mount the attack on the BJP that all those who question the Prime Minister and the government are the ones who have to face this kind of an action. From mics being switched off to cameras not being focused on them, and of course their comments and remarks being expunged from inside Parliament, and the ultimate of it being all disqualification.
Also, in the midst of all this, Pallavi, there was an open threat by Himanta Biswa Sarma at another defamation suit that could be possibly going against Rahul Gandhi. Do we have any clarity on that? Is it going to be BJP further denting into Congress with a flurry of these defamation cases against him?
Well, I mean, that is an area of concern, and essentially it's in reference to a recent tweet of Rahul Gandhi where he used the initials of Adani, and then he put out names to suggest that all those who've left the Congress party have actually been paid by the Adani enterprises to do so and join the BJP. And the most immediate provocation was, of course, the exit of Anil Antony. That hasn't gone down well with Himanta Biswa Sarma, who tweeted to say that we'll see you in court. Defamation cases, he's already facing some, mind you, in Patna, for example. He's also facing a couple of other defamation cases as well. I think the BJP's strategy also is to gherao Rahul Gandhi with all these defamation cases, so he gets so embroiled in legal tussles that is something which brings him down. But the Congress and Rahul Gandhi are using it to their advantage to make the point that we are not scared. We are going to go ahead and take them on, and we are not going to be scared by all institutions which you are using against me.
Okay, so any moment now, Rahul Gandhi is going to be addressing the gathering in Wayanad. We can see the visuals on the screen. On the right side of your screen, you can see Rahul along with Priyanka Gandhi Vadra with a sea of people there in support of Rahul Gandhi who have assembled in Wayanad as he returns to his erstwhile constituency Wayanad after his disqualification as a member of parliament. And we also are expecting that his speech is going to be a fiery one against the government of the centre, against corruption, and how the opposition leaders in India are being targeted by the BJP, by the use or misuse, as often quoted the opposition as saying, of central agencies. That's going to be the charge that Rahul Gandhi is going to be banking on. We also might just have Priyanka Gandhi speak, or is it not the case? Pallavi, will Priyanka Gandhi also be making some sort of a statement here?
Yeah, it's a joint rally in which both Rahul Gandhi as well as Priyanka Gandhi Vadra are going to be addressing. So there are 2 programs. There's Jan Sampark and there is a public rally, and there could be a possible roadshow. So I think at this point of time we can expect both of them to be speaking. So we are going to wait. Both Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, clearly it's a show of strength. Clearly it's a show of being one. And it's a big program which really has been planned by the Congress party. And as we've been pointing out, this is the first time these people are going together to Wayanad, a constituency which Rahul Gandhi contested from this time round, and something on because of which he has been disqualified because of the conviction that he faced from a Surat court.
And Pallavi, as far as the other leaders of the Congress party, are there any of the other leaders also in attendance when it comes to the show of strength of the Congress party in Wayanad?
I wouldn't be able to confirm on that, but we have been told that all the big ticket Congress leaders, especially those from Kerala like K.C. Venugopal, are accompanying him. And as we pointed out, this is actually the big program which is being launched by the Congress party so that Rahul Gandhi stands vindicated. And you know, I remember when he was disqualified and he did a press conference over here at the AICC headquarters, he actually said that, you know, the people of Wayanad are always going to be important for me. I am going to go back and address them and tell them that don't be scared. This is a legal and political battle. It's a battle of ethics. It's a battle of values which I am fighting for, and therefore I'm going to be with you on this.
And Pallavi, is that why he's chosen Wayanad as opposed to going to Karnataka, which is election bound?
I think it's understandable why he's decided to choose Wayanad, because he wants to prove a point, and he's going to use that as a fulcrum to go to Karnataka. He was supposed to go to Kollar on Monday. That program has now been deferred. I think they're also going to be waiting for the entire list of candidates to be out in Karnataka, and Rahul Gandhi certainly is going to be one of the star campaigners in Karnataka. But for now, it is of course going to be Rahul Gandhi in Wayanad, massive show of strength, and whatever he says there today is going to be the base of what he's going to be campaigning for in Karnataka for his party.
And also an interesting point that came out in the morning ahead of Rahul Gandhi's visit, Pallavi, was a statement by the Kerala Chief Minister. What should we make of that statement?
You see, we have to understand that unlike in Bengal, where the left and the Congress party are allies, in Kerala they are opponents, and there is also a cyclical pattern. The Congress cannot allow any other party to walk into a space like the BJP is trying to do so, and certainly it cannot allow the left parties also to kind of take over and eat into a space. But the catch-22 situation is that on one hand, you have them as an ally in West Bengal, you also have them as an ally in Tripura. You cannot afford to ignore them completely in Kerala, and you also looking at a larger national picture for 2024, and in that larger national picture the left will be an important component. So it's not an easy call to take really for the Congress party.
All right, Pallavi, stay on with us. We also have Tom Vadakkan of the BJP is joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Vadakkan, Rahul Gandhi in Kerala, in Wayanad, with a show of support by a huge number of people in attendance, and also with the tall leaders of the Congress party that includes Priyanka Gandhi. Your first words on him visiting Wayanad?
Well, he's trying to assert himself. The point here is how many of them are from Wayanad itself is questionable, because they have put people in buses and brought them from different parts of Kerala. And the Congress party has been given enough notice that this has to be a big show, because his brother and sister are involved in this. But the point remains that if this show had been followed up when he was a member of parliament, he was doing something for this constituency, there would have been a moment. But now he has to take Savarkar to gain popularity among a particular section of society, and then his sister is standing by. Come on, a member of parliament is going to his constituency. Earlier there was a protest, there were only 47 people there, and out of that 50% was from outside. So what it means, I mean, if he wants to contest and whatever, the point remains that he needs the crutches of Savarkar. He needs the crutches of his sister to establish himself. There are posters coming up that he's not Savarkar and that he's Rahul Gandhi. And if you...
Well, Mr. Vadakkan, that has been his tirade. Ever since his disqualification, that's something that he's reiterated, something that, has not really seen well when it comes to his allies in Maharashtra or otherwise. However, that's something that Rahul Gandhi has chosen to stick by. And when it is about the show of strength, even if, let's say, Prime Minister Narendra Modi goes ahead and visits his constituency or goes anywhere, there is going to be a show of support by other tall leaders of the BJP. So what's new in this?
There's nothing new in this. But here's a leader who has just exited parliament, being convicted for abusing the OBC, and he wants to make a show and dance of it by collecting a huge crowd, and that he is a martyr for a cause. That doesn't work, This is Kerala he's talking about. They may come out in a crowd, but then that doesn't mean that they will all come out and line up to vote for him. Okay, let him go to the judicial process, acquit himself from it. And then, well, if he comes back, he comes back as a hero. But if he doesn't and he goes to jail, well, that's his call, because he could have apologized and got away with it. But then he wants to play the martyr, so be it.
Okay. Since you mentioned the defamation cases against Rahul Gandhi, they are not two, but possibly a third impending one, and that was announced by your own colleague from the BJP, Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. Is there going to be another defamation suit that's going to be slapped against Rahul Gandhi by the BJP?
You see, if you have a defamatory tongue and you think that you're going to get away with it, there's a law of the land. You can't go out and connect people and say that, well, this man has got this money, he's connected with this businessman, without evidences, Just sending out a Twitter saying that, a Twitter poster that saying all the new entrants of into the BJP are connected with Adani. Come on, this is some kind of, I mean, he's got in his DNA, he's got this defamatory tongue. And this of the land, the Assam Chief Minister, or whether it is Anil Anthony or Sindhya ji or whoever, will take him to court and